first, from Wichita, Kansas, weighing in at 165 pounds, Dutch McClane.
Ladies and gentlemen, as Dutch McClane makes his way down to ringside here tonight, I am the Velvet Voice Walker Stewart, making my debut here on the evening alongside none other than the beloved Christian Temple. Temple, good to see you here today.
Absolutely a blast. We are kicking off the show in the most epic of ways, as I am the Epic Heart, so of course I know that very much so, as the bell seems to be moving here in front of us a little bit, but that's all right. We have a debut in tonight's VIP match. We got Dutch McClane from Wichita, Kansas, around my neck of the woods, actually, making his appearance at XWE. Waiting to see who his opponent is this evening.
And his opponent, from the Dark Ages, weighing in at 195 pounds, the Tyrant King, Chris Vale.
Chris Vale, this is a man who I've had many an interaction with in the past. We are going to be dealing tonight with two world-class in-ring competitors, as I'm sure you are aware, Christian.
Oh, there is very little amount of people in this business I'm more familiar with than the Tyrant King, Chris Vale. A man that I started my journey in the professional wrestling business alongside of, and as the years have gone by, he's gone through many changes, many metamorphoses, including trips across seas in the land of the rising sun in Japan, where he's made his claim. King Vale, absolutely a devastating competitor, and I think Dutch McClane's about to find that out firsthand in just a moment.
Right about that one. Trained at the Wrestle One Dojo in Japan, as Chris Vale had a very long stint there, a very enjoyable one for himself.
Big test for Dutch McClane this evening. It would be a very impressive victory if he were able to get a victory over a former KWA Heartland champion in the King, Chris Vale. He's definitely got his work cut out for him tonight. Chris Vale absolutely not backing down, but neither is Dutch McClane. Great shove to the chest and a slap by the King.
And we're going to get this shot exchange here between both men, and they're already coming to blows here, Christian.
Absolutely. Dutch McClane showing he's not scared. Ooh, chopped across the chest by Vale.
Exchanging one right back. Well, we're seeing a great back and forth starting off this contest already, Tim.
No feeling out process right here, just going blow for blow with each other. Vale got McClane against the ropes, sends him off, but McClane with the reversal. The wrench around, what a reverse hurricanrana, unbelievable, and a drop kick to boot.
I'm loving the athleticism that I'm seeing out of Dutch McClane. This is not my first time that I've seen this man compete in the state of Kansas. He is, like I said, a world-class competitor. Both of these men are, but only one's going to walk out of here tonight with a victory on the mark.
And Vale showing that veteran prowess, stopping his momentum in the ropes and a big back elbow, and now some stiff kicks across the chest, and now adulating in the disdain of this Salina crowd.
Chris Vale hasn't exactly adorned himself well to the Salina, Kansas faithful, or to yourself, it seems, Christian.
Yes. Very much a lot of history between myself and Vale. I will give him his due, though. We have gone to war. He has found himself on the winning end, but I found myself on the winning end a time or two at his expense.
Vale, now look at this, the power with that backbreaker.
One thing I've learned about Vale, he is very methodical. When he picks a part of a body to work on, he will go to the absolute depths of his soul to make sure that you are in as much pain and agony as possible, so he can set you up for that bastard sword, that finishing maneuver that's so devastating, and get the 1, 2, 3.
Temple, I gotta ask you, hold on a minute, going for the cover here is Vale. 1, 2, only a 2 count there. Of course, what is the strategy going to be at this point in the matchup for Dutch McClane? How is he going to find himself back to a vertical base?
He's got to fight. He's got to fight from underneath here. He's got to find the will. He's got to find the. He's got to get the support from this crowd too, actually, because nobody here wants to see Vale win this match. But now the crowd's starting to get behind Dutch McClane, and he's feeling it now. Now he needs to keep fighting, and once he starts, he cannot stop. Just like that, Vale can turn the momentum on you in an instant.
That's exactly what Vale has been known to do all throughout XWE, all throughout the state of Kansas. He is putting it on display here tonight, live in Salina during this VIP matches.
Definitely not afraid to take a shortcut. Watch out here, too. Quick kick to the knee by McClane. That's what he needs to do. And a stiff kick to the face. This is where he needs. He needs to keep on him, though.
For the cover here, hooking the outer leg. This could be it.
Not enough. I think it does, as someone speaking from experience, it does take a lot to keep down the king. Some left hands from McClane, though. It's a good start. Get the king reeling here. So across the case, what are we going here? He's going high risk, it seems like. This might be what he needs to do.
Maybe it might be giving Chris Vale too much time, too much separation.
Looking for that diving elbow.
Is it going to hit the mark? Dutch McClane from the heavens with the elbow drop.
Right on the mark. And that should be enough to keep the king down, perhaps. No, not enough. Oh, absolutely spectacular elbow drop by Dutch McClane, but now he can't get frustrated. He's got to find a way to finish the job here.
You're already starting to see the battle wounds forming on both of these men. I mean, this is a hard-fought contest here for Chris Vale and Dutch McClane.
No, he's looking for that Falcon Arrow, and he nails it. There are very few in the Midwest that hit a Falcon Arrow as devastating as Vale, and that should... No, McClane able to kick out there, too. Very impressive, the heart of this guy. Giving it his all in his very first appearance in XWE. No way, what is this? The strength of McClane out of nowhere. Got him in the fireman's carry, but Vale able to fight out of it. Trying to lock in that crossface chicken wing here. McClane trying to fight out of it. If he locks it in, steps on the toe. Snapmare. And now he's got the Cobra Clutch with the body scissors. Can he hold on? Will he make Vale tap out?
Yeah, this is a precarious position here for the king, Chris Vale. Dutch McClane, he's here to make a name for himself. This is his opportunity.
Got to be careful about those shoulders, though. If they're down, that is technically a pinning attempt, but Vale getting the elbows here, too. And now, there it is. That's what I mentioned. The shoulders, when they're down, that is a pinning combination, even if the individual doing the pinning is in a submission hold. Now Vale firmly in control. It kicks to the back of the head. And that is definitely the strategy Vale likes to enlist when he wants to set up for that bastard sword, that devastating elbow across the back of his opponent's head. Just mocking him down. Oh, could be enough though. What a headbutt.
Exchange back and forth with strikes here. Dutch McClane, off the ropes he goes.
Knee to the side of the head. He's reeling. He needs to capitalize now, but oh, what a super kick out of nowhere. Oh my Lord.
Completely folding his opponent inside out.
Goodness, it's so frustrating when you got to be McClane. Everything that you're throwing out against Vale, he has an answer for. It's got to be extremely frustrating, but he has got to find a way. He's got to dig deep if he wants a chance to show the Salina crowd that he is on equal footing with a former KWA Heartland champion as they come to striking blows up on their knees now.
What do you think is going through the mind of Chris Vale? We have Dutch McClane, a newcomer in the sport of professional wrestling, trying to make a name for himself in Chris Vale's own abode.
Right now, I think it's going through Chris Vale's mind is he may have underestimated him, but he is not going to take him lightly the rest of the way. But Dutch McClane, a knee to the head, and now kick to the side of the head. He's got a hold of the wrist. Looking to wear him down, employ Vale's own strategy of attacking the head. And now, looking to go with an elbow, but a clothesline, no. Oh, there it was. There it was, the bastard sword that strike to the back of the skull. And that is going to do it.
The winner of the match, Chris Vale.
An impressive showing by Dutch McClane tonight in his first appearance for XWE, but nonetheless, the king, Chris Vale, able to get the victory. Nails that bastard sword out of nowhere, and just unbelievable. Just, of course, winning not enough for him, too. He always wants to humiliate his opponent. But you can't take away from the effort of Dutch McClane. He had a hell of a showing tonight here in Salina, Kansas, and we hope we see much more of what he has to offer in the XWE in the future.
Salina, let's hear it for Dutch McClane.